My parents settled here in 1822. My great-great-grandfather. So I've been here all my life. You never let a calf die. You never let a cow die if you can help it. So I feel the same way about the wild animals. If I can save one, I will save it, which is illegal. Mm-hmm. So I'm an outlaw. That's all there is to it. Put me in jail. Walking their dogs on the mountain behind their house, and the dogs attacked a mother moose with 2 babies. And she ran away with 1 baby and left Pete. That's how Pete came here. And he was bit. He had massive punctures in his steaks, and they were full of maggots. And we had to clean them and give him antibiotics and put dressing on to keep him living. He was actually bonded to this guy, Rick, when he got here. And that night he wouldn't eat. I went back up. I used to have to go 4 times a day to feed those calves. The first 2 and him too. That's a 20-mile trip 4 times, 80 miles a day, yeah. And I bought him goat's milk. $5 a gallon, and it took him a few days to forget Rick and accept me.
Under Department of Fish and Wildlife, they maintain ownership or governorship over the white-tailed deer and the moose, or any other native animal that might be in that enclosure. But once the hunters got wind of the Department of Ag getting involved, then they got riled up, and so then it was overturned and turned back over to the Department of Fish and Wildlife, and that's when the decision came that all the animals in there had to be destroyed. And initially it was going to be over a 3-year period. Mm-hmm. So 3 years, and not that that's a great solution, but at least it wasn't a massacre. Mm-hmm. You know, now what you have happening there is just, well, you saw it, it's a bloodbath, you know? And I guess my other question is to that too, what's happening to all those animals that are being shot? Are they just being thrown in the ditch somewhere to rot? You know, at least if it was done controlled, the meat could have been utilized by someone who maybe needed it, that couldn't afford otherwise. Just who can go through 200 whitetail in any reasonable amount of time?
Yes, he could have gone in the wild. Any of them could have gone back in the wild. They wouldn't allow it. Any of the deer could have been released. But no, got to murder everybody. And it's totally murder. Because these deer were nothing but pets. It's a very bad thing to go through. To see these perfectly nice animals killed for absolutely no purpose whatsoever. And it's all money, it's all politics. And I'm very disappointed in the state of Vermont for not getting with the 21st century. I believe in keeping the land open. I believe in trying to keep some space for the damned animals. because they need it. There's too many people in the world. That's the whole problem anyway. There's too many people in the world. We've ruined the planet. The animals didn't ruin the planet. We ruined the planet with our selfishness and greed. It happened. They talk about tradition, tradition, tradition. Vermont tradition. Fucking Christ went out when the first white man stepped on this continent. Tradition. It changes every day.